And now it's time for Minutes with the Mayor. Actually, Kevin McClean, Director of Central Services, brought to you by Mercantile Bank of Quincy. Thank you so much, Mercantile. And thank you so much, Kevin, for being here.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So this is our first time coming to the table together. So I'm pretty excited because Central Services, I think I know what that means. But can you clear it up for me? What kind of falls under the Central Services umbrella?
Okay, so basically for us, that means pretty much anything that has to do with street maintenance, trees, sidewalks, water. Actually falls under utilities, but those guys are housed out at our Central Service facility.
Okay, all right. So if somebody were calling you, I don't know if there is a typical reason someone would call you from Quincy, but are there?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, if a tree falls, limbs down, if they come across a sidewalk that is a trip and fall hazard, curbs that are messed up, potholes, obviously.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with safety for citizens of Quincy.
Like getting around the city?
Yes.
Okay. And then also water, you said those fellows were housed out at the facility, so they call you for any water issues as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
And myself and the two other supervisors out there, we kind of back each other up for when we're on call, which I'm actually on call right now for snow.
Okay.
For 6 months. I'm the day guy.
Okay. So it goes in, it's like a cycle of who's on call, and you're the lucky one for,
and then the other two guys, they trade off on nights.
Okay. All right. So there is an after hours number, like you just mentioned, nights. And then we have holidays coming up. So we know that you guys are going to be hopefully taking a break. But people can still reach you. Is that right? Okay. So let's cover holiday hours or days, or what does that look like for Central Services? Okay.
So we actually are off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Okay.
Garbage service is still going to be Christmas Eve. They will still pick up. They're off Christmas Day.
Okay.
And then they take off on New Year's Day. Every other day they pretty much pick up. There's only certain times that they're not picking up. And then those days that they don't, we have a double day, either before or after the holiday.
Gotcha. So if your scheduled original pickup day falls on Christmas Day,
right, then
it'll happen.
This is going to be the following day. Then,
okay, so it'll be the
26th. Yeah.
Okay.
On the Friday.
So hang on to your trash an extra day, right? They will be by on the 26th, which is normal, right? You either pick it up before if you're not going to be working, or the day after. So it's not like you have to hang on to it for.
No.
Okay. And then if you have an issue during those holiday hours, whether it's Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, there is an after hours number. Let's say something happens at night, you have a tree limb fall or something, they can still reach you. Is that right?
Yes, they can.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you want to give out that number?
Sure.
Okay.
It is 217-277-9234.
Okay.
And that's like our call center.
Okay.
You can also call the non-emergency 911, like call the non-emergency police, and they call us.
Okay.
We get those calls also.
So they'll dispatch you as well.
And if you call our central line at Central Services, it will pick up as an email, and that's automatically sent to me.
Okay,
so we get those things all the time. There's a lot of ways to get a hold of us.
Okay, so we know that you guys take care of problems, but there are also things that I think the people of Quincy can do to kind of make your job easier. And one, I know that when we're talking about snow, we've already had pretty significant snowfall.
Yeah.
And I know there are snow routes, but I also wonder, like, what else can we be doing aside from not parking on those routes, or what can we do to kind of help you help us?
Okay. Well, the biggest thing is when the guys are out plowing and you see them out, give them a break.
Okay.
You know, their job is a lot harder than it looks, and it starts hours before you even see them on the road. Mm-hmm. They have to pre-trip, check their trucks, make sure there's no lines leaking, that the spinners spin, the augers are going the right way, tires are aired up, you know, and when it's cold out, everything doesn't work quite as good as it does when it's hot. So that's one thing they do beforehand, and even before that, when we put all this stuff together, it's hours of putting those augers on, checking the lines, and everything. So there's a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on also.
Yeah, a lot of prep work. Now, one thing, so giving the guys a break, obviously they're here for us, also for our safety. when we're talking about prep work, so one of the things that I see online a lot, especially when it snows, is where are the guys? Why aren't they out? I'm sure there's like a criteria that you guys have before you send them out, or the timeline. Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we have a contract with a place called Murray and Truttle. They're out of Chicago.
Okay.
And they send me a forecast, usually 2-3 hours ahead of time, and tell me what their predictions are for us.
Okay.
So with that being said, once I get that, then I try to decide whether or not when and what time to send the guys out. A lot of times, unless it's ice or something like that where I need to get out there and pre-treat it,
Okay.
we usually wait until it starts snowing.
Okay.
Only because you get them out there too soon, and all they're going to do is just drive around. If they spread salt too early, they just end up plowing it back off.
Right.
So it's better to do that after at least you've gone through one time and tried to clear off some of the streets.
Yeah.
We usually start in the middle and work our way to the edges, to
Okay.
the curbs. Snow emergencies first. We usually hit all of them first. We try to go around the schools, the hospitals, stuff like that, places that we know are going to try to get open, and then we work to the secondaries and then to the cul-de-sac. So if you live in a cul-de-sac, be patient. We're coming, but you're
Hold your
usually
horses.
last on the list.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No, that makes sense. Okay, well, I just wanted to ask that. Wasn't really on our list, but I that's one of the only real kind of critiques that I see,
Right.
and I think it's because obviously people want to be able to get around safely, and they don't really know the inner workings of Central Services.
Right.
So I just thought it would be a good opportunity. Is there anything else about Central Services you think people should know that maybe we just really have never really been informed, or is it just kind of operation as normal?
Most of the time it's operation as normal. I mean, we pretty much will try to take care of anything that we can. We get calls about street lights, and that falls under us, but it's a different person. That's an engineering department.
Okay.
But a lot of calls filter through us, and then we get a hold of the right people. We get calls for the county,
Okay.
the state, and then we just transfer those calls over to them.
Okay. Now, do y'all take care of Broadway?
No.
Okay, that's
We don't
state.
take care of Broadway. We don't take care of 24th Street north of State.
Okay.
That is all,
Oh, okay.
that's
Yeah.
IDOT.
All right. Interesting.
And State Street going from 24th to 36th is all IDOT. So
Okay.
when
So-
people call for that, we usually transfer that. Because
But you
that's
will
not us.
transfer it
Yep.
and have them
We'll
out
let 'em know.
dispatch. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And then, are you guys roadkill? I know that's an off question.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah, if it falls within the city limits, we'll come pick up whatever.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
from little to big, it doesn't make any difference. We
I know
have
it's
to
not
come
the
get it.
it's not the sexiest
No.
topic, but
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are curious about it. And unfortunately, with the weather, you do see kind of an uptick. Maybe it sits there. So I just was clearing
Right.
that up. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Anything else you want us to know?
I can't think of anything else.
That's
Not
all right.
really.
No, it's been a pleasure sitting down with you. Again, Central Services, the umbrella, they take care of your safety, making sure you can get around Quincy in a timely, quick, and hopefully as effortless as
yeah.
possible, right?
That's our
manner?
plan, is to always
Yeah.
try to get things done as quick and as efficient as possible. You know,
Perfect.
sometimes it doesn't always work that way, but we do our best.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Kevin, nice talking with you. One more time, if people have a concern or an issue after hours or during the holidays, phone number.
It's 217-277-9234.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I thank Mercantile Bank. This has been Minutes with the Mayor. Actually, Kevin McClean, Director of Central Services. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks.